Hello everyone, and welcome to this short video from the EPSRC Centre for Doctoral Training in Aerosol Science. I'm Edward Neal, a PhD student with the CDT, and I'm going to be demonstrating today our new e-learning platform that is being hosted on LearnSci Direct. And we're hoping this will be a really useful and accessible tool for both our students and industry partners as a way of accessing and interacting with our training materials. And so when you're first given access to our new portal, you're going to be given some login details. Then when you first access the portal, you'll be able to change your password and things like that. And so if I just briefly log out, this is the first page you'll come to. And obviously my details are already in here. And when you log in, you'll be taken to the main dashboard page. And so here you'll see all the courses that are available to you. And depending on who you are and your relationship with the CDT, so for example, if you're a new student starting, a current student, or an industry partner, you'll probably see some of these courses or all of these courses available to you. And what you'll notice initially is that these courses are somewhat separated by the two different CDT logos. So the logo with the kind of green explosion of light is from the previous cycle of the CDT. And then the logo with the cloud in the background is a new material that will be developed from 2024 onwards. And so the material from 2019 is now a complete package. So we've got everything in there that we need. And then from 2024 onwards, we're going to be developing some of these new courses. So an updated version of Core Aerosol Science alongside some new topics that form part of the first year training in the CDT. And so if I click on one of these courses as an example, so Core Aerosol Science 1 here, and just change my role to a student, you'll see on this main page all the topics within this course listed. And so alongside that, you've got a bit of an introduction and also a statement on IP and individual use of our material. And so you can navigate through the course using the links on this main page or using the navigation panel on the left-hand side here. And so if I click on one of these topics, so CAS 1.1 here, within CAS 1.1 on this new page, you're going to be able to see all the training materials laid out in a list, and they're often separated by the intended learning outcomes for that topic. And so there are various different types of resource within Core Aerosol Science, and they're kind of somewhat shown by the icons on this left-hand side. So for example, the World Wide Web icon here will generally take you to a video. So if I click on that here, we see that this is the pre-lecture for ILO 1 for Core Aerosol Science 1.1. And then you can go and listen to that. And then once you're done, you can navigate back to the topic page or the course page using the titles at the top of the screen here. So alongside the videos, you can then download the slide pack and also test your knowledge on what you've just watched using our quizzes that are also part of the training materials. So I'm just going to click on one of these quizzes here and reattempt the quiz. And if I just briefly go through these multiple choice questions somewhat randomly, and then if I submit and finish my answers, you'll see that you then are obviously told which answers are right and wrong, but you also get a bit of individual feedback on the questions as well. And so I've not done amazingly, but then I can then go and retake the quiz and do that as many times as I want and hopefully improve along the way. So if I go back to the topic page, there's one more type of resource I want to show you, and that's our smart worksheets. So these are sometimes part of the Core Aerosol Science courses. And so these are another form of quiz, but are maybe slightly more interactive. So for example, if I look at this size distribution calculator and open the worksheet, you'll see that I've already filled in some of the values here at the top. And this has generated a histogram at the bottom of my screen. So I could then twiddle with these values and try and get a histogram that looks more typical of what we might see in aerosol science. And so I'm just going to take us back to the dashboard. And that is pretty much all for this introduction to the new platform. And we very much hope you enjoy using it.